Well, it's a Wednesday morning here on the M Show. My name is Benedict Owusu, and the business we always do when I join you is to talk sports. And obviously, today we are talking about the Black Stars. Remember, on Saturday they played against Rwanda in the AFCON qualifier, the final qualifier at the Accra Stadium. They won that game. They actually drew that game 1-1. And yesterday, they had an international friendly with Russia in Moscow. Remember, Russia, who hosts the World Cup 2018, and the Black Stars will begin their qualifying campaign next month against Uganda in the World Cup qualifiers. Well, yesterday's game was an international friendly which they played in Moscow, as I noted. The Black Stars actually lost by 1-0, and that happens to be their first defeat in 2016. Let's catch highlights of that. So as I noted in my intro, it was their first defeat, as in the first defeat to the Black Stars in this year, as they lost 1-0 to Russia in Moscow. Now, the team, despite putting up a brave fight, could not level after Fedor's 19-minute goal. You saw the highlights. And Avram Grant actually named the strong starting lineup. As I noted, Adam Kouassi, was in post for the first time since the 2014 World Cup. The match played at the Lokomotiv Stadium in Moscow. Moscow also saw Jordan Ayew, leading the attack. So the big question is, with the current issues around the Black Stars team, would Coach Avram Grant stay on when his contract runs out? Here is his answer.
I want that Ghana will be in the World Cup in Russia. I want it very much. What will happen by me for the future? We need to wait and see. As you know, my contract is until January. There's a lot of things that I'm happy here, and I hope people are happy for me. And there are things that we need to do better, especially off the pitch. But I'm not concentrated about my contract. It's not so important for me. There is games now, qualification game to the World Cup. It's very important. There is African Cup that we need to do well until the final. I hope will come again. If there is penalty, I will go out of the stadium. And that is my target. I'm not thinking too long.
So that was Black Stars coach Avram Grant. Away from football, let's do athletics. And the new page has opened in the life of budding sprint talent Martha Bisa, as she landed in the United States of America to begin a scholarship program at the Norfolk University in Virginia. Now, since winning the 800 meters gold at the Junior Olympics in Nigeria, which happened 2 years ago, Bisa had made the headlines for controversial and negative stories with her dealings with the Ghana Athletics Association. Now, the distraction led to a failure to actually represent Ghana at the All-Africa Games in Congo-Brazzaville, and also the just-ended Olympic Games in Rio. Now, however, all of that is behind the girl, and according to her, she wants to, begin on a fresh note. So she spoke to Joy Sports before leaving Ghana for the US.
I must say I'm very happy because that's what I was waiting for, that a full scholarship. And I've worked hard because since I won that gold medal, there has been problem here and there. And Martha Bisa was a person that doesn't give up early. But since all this thing happened, it means like sometimes I wonder, because I know I can make good things for Ghana and myself. But it came to a time that there was a problem here and there, and then I must say I'm happy for this scholarship. That's what I was waiting for.
Obviously, young Martha Bisa very excited, elated for the scholarship. We'll hear more from her in our subsequent sports bulletin. So make sure you join Nathaniel Atto at 2 on our major sports bulletin on this platform. Well, away from Martha Bisa, let's do the CONMEBOL World Cup qualifiers. As I noted yesterday, some international friendly matches happened, same as European World Cup qualifiers, but we had the CONMEBOL World Cup qualifiers as well, and the CONMEBOL happens in South America. Brazil took on Colombia and won that game by 2 goals.